You don't go to the shop?
No. We are at Ding Darling, J.N. Ding Darling, and unlike last time, this place is busy. The visitor center is open. I don't really care about the visitor center, so we are going to ignore the visitor center. Oh, it's always closed on Fridays. Yesterday it was closed, and I thought it was because it was New Year's Day, but it's because it's always closed on Fridays. Interesting. So last time we were here, there was no entrance fee. Today there's an entrance fee. Robert, you're gonna have to get out your wallet. $10.
$10.
Yes, vehicles.
I rear-ended us.
Vehicles $10. Hikers and bikers $1. Cash only. People are very impatient today. Sorry for that profanity, but we almost got rear-ended and it's a little frustrating.
And it's a little vehicle, it doesn't help.
Yeah, we're in an itty-bitty vehicle that if we get squished or we get hit, we're squished.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's busy.
It is busy. It is busy. We knew that was going to happen. It's Saturday. All right, so it is super crowded. This guy right here, up here, just caught a crab unintentionally. Right now it's crab season, but you can only catch them with nets. But you know, hey, if they cling to your bait.
Yep.
And he did let it go, so he's obviously not interested in crabs. And then right here on the right is a whole family fishing. So we're gonna move on. We do have a fishing pole if we can find a spot that is not crazy crowded. So we'll keep going. Ding Darling is a 4-mile loop, so hopefully there'll be other spots that we can fish. All right, we pulled over and I'm just like looking in the water, and Robert comes over and this was turned upside down. This is a dead horseshoe crab, and I was just telling him, it's too bad I don't keep stuff like this, because some people will keep these. This is already dried out. It's kind of tempting, but his guts are right there. No, I'm just not into it.
They have pinchers?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I mean, you'd have to like scrape that, but he is dead. He is pretty dried out.
I can't believe I didn't know they had pinchers.
Are you sure you don't want to keep it?
I don't want it.
I would.
What am I going to do with that thing?
People like display them and stuff.
I'm not displaying that in my house.
All right, no horseshoe crab. But like if you just scrape out the inside, it's just a hard shell. Some people keep crabs too. I don't want to, but anyway, what I was trying to show Robert is
Starfish.
there is starfish right there. So I was thinking this was just like not salt water, but it is definitely a combination of salt water and non-salt water. And birds, tons of birds. And scallops. I knew I smelled something stinky.
Yeah.
It's the horseshoe crab. But it's interesting because I didn't know this place had horseshoe crabs. And then look at all these clams, oysters, mollusks, whatever you call them. And then look at that underwater. All right, so we're like, there's a bunch of white birds. I'm like, surely these people are not pulled over for the white birds. No, they're not. There's a big old alligator over here. I will have to say, as many times as we've drove through Ding Darling, this will be the first time that we have seen an alligator. And that is a pretty decent sized one too. fish down there. Those are big fish. I guess I can see why the alligator's hanging out.
Yep.
Gets plenty of food. That is a big alligator. We have not seen one that big. Did you hear the girl drive by and say, "Is that an armadillo?"
Somebody said, "Was that an armadillo?"
It was a little girl, but yeah, they're like, I swear to goodness. So yeah, so this guy's fishing. I think he's got a good spot. There is lots of fish in there. So is he jigging or is he getting caught on the ground? Jigging.
He's fishing in the right spot.
He's got a good spot. Now I know why.
I'm gonna post it.
Yes. Post what? Yes. Yeah, if you got a good picture. You what?
I said, anything's gonna bear this tail like that. It's another alligator.
I know, I did notice he had a bit of damage, so these alligators are kind of cruel to each other. Are they like an animal that like fights for mating rights? Or they just fight because they're mean? Alright, so the tide is going that way. I see something moving in the water going this way.
Fish.
Has to be fish because it's going against the tide.
I don't know why they're ornery.
They're on. And I gotta remember this. Why are alligators ornery? Because either they ran out of toothbrushes or their teeth are too big for their mouth. What was it?
They got all them teeth and no toothbrush.
That's what it was. They got, oh, what was that? Got all those teeth and no toothbrush. That was a kid throwing rocks?
I don't know.
Alright, we pulled over. This is a walking path. Let's see. 2 miles to Education Center. We're not going that far. We're just gonna walk a little ways down to a couple picture spots. Looks like the restrooms are open, so Robert's gonna use the restroom real quick and then we're just gonna walk down a little bit. There's water on both sides. We have biked this before, but water back there too. But this will be the first time walking. I do like biking, don't get me wrong, but I feel like sometimes you miss stuff biking. So I'm looking forward to walking this. A little bit. We're gonna go back to our car now. Robert heard some huffs and movements, so I know, and see, this is not these paths right here. I don't necessarily think that's people walking. I think that's alligators walking around pushing the grass down. So kind of see where alligator paths are. It's kind of creepy. There's an alligator in here somewhere. I know it. And here's another one where it's all pushed down.
It's wide enough.
Yeah, I think it's from,
It's in here.
Alligators moving around. Because you're not supposed to fish right here. No one's fishing right here. So it makes me think that's alligators.
Deer.
Could be deer. Absolutely. Some kind of wildlife.
Kind of flat.
There's a bird right there hiding out. You see that gray one hiding out right there? He's like, what are you guys doing? Weirdos.
That's probably what it was, a stupid bird that hurt.
Probably, maybe it was the bird. Maybe.
He thinks he's hidden, doesn't he?
He does. He does think he's hidden. Well, he's pretty gray bird. So we've biked this loop before. It's completely different walking it, that's for sure. It's also a little more spookier walking it. 'Cause at least if you're biking and something scares you, you can hurry up and get out of there. You're walking and something scares you. Yeah. Better hope you're quicker than your husband.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, I'm not. He won some awards in high school for his sprinting ability.
I still have that ability, too.
I did
I'm not
not.
as fast as I used to be, but I'm still...
So let me see, honey. How much do you love me? Would you throw me over your shoulder and rescue me, or would you just leave me behind?
Depends.
Depends.
I don't know what I would do at the moment.
You don't know what you would do. This is not instilling me with confidence.
I think I'd do the right thing,
I hope you would do the right thing.
but I don't know. Depends how big the alligator is.
Depends how big the alligator is. Oh, Robert.
Sorry, I'm being honest. I think I'd do the right thing.
I think you would do the right thing. You love me. You love
Oh,
me. Alright, this is the end of the Ding Darling loop. This is the exit right up there. Right before you exit is this small loop. It is just showing a Calusa Shell Mound Trail. We've never really walked it. It just shows like trees and birds and stuff, and not really interested. And there's a lot of people on the trail right now anyway. Just wanted to show the ending of the Ding Darling Trail or loop. You can walk it, you can bike it, you can drive it. We really enjoy it, and I did not know that our ticket is good for the entire day, so we might drive through it again later this afternoon. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons, and we will see you later.